Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. So tonight, I'm finally getting to Bibulous Brian's Beer Cocktail Challenge. And anybody that hasn't heard of this challenge yet, it's quite simply, he challenged people to try a beer that they've not had, drink it on its own, and then he chugged his. So, chugs one beer, gives I guess a quick review on that beer, and then let's just grab any one of these, and then makes a cocktail. And so he wanted you to pair whiskey with that same beer, so you need two of them, which I have two of them. And then honestly, I went and got a bunch of singles just because I didn't know what I wanted to drink, so I figured I'd try the beer and see how it is. Excuse me, getting over the crud. I'll get to that here in a minute. But anyway, I got the singles. I figured I would see how the beer tastes, and then I'll go from there. So anyway, real quick about the beer. Actually, real quick. So October was just kind of a bad month for me. I got poison ivy. I was sick a couple of times, so I didn't get to film very much, and kind of put me behind on things, put me behind on this challenge. Behind on my shout out relay, which I still want to do. Hopefully it's not too late, but just want to, give props to your fellow BrewTube people. So I will be filming that hopefully here this week, and get it out either this week or maybe next week. But I digress. So tonight, this is actually from a beer drop order. It's called the Ballroom Beer. It's made by Call to Arms. They're out of Denver, Colorado. And this is what they have to say about it. This American classic is brewed with 1000% ice-cold Rocky Mountain water for pure lager refreshment. Light, crisp, refreshing, and oh so sexy. And it weighs in at 5% ABV. So I'm assuming that since they call it the Ballroom Beer and it's an American lager, it's aiming towards something of the Coors Banquet beer. So, all right. So I got it cracked open. Let's pour it out. And it's exactly what I was expecting. Nice light straw color, lots of carbonation, white soapy head. It's fairly see-through. Pretty light in color. I don't know if I did a very good show of the can. I don't know. And it smells like a beer, so I guess there's only one thing left to do. Cheers. That tastes similar to, excuse me, tastes similar to a Coors. But I can't tell if it's a flavor that's added or if it's something missing, because I'm not picking up that the typical American lager flavor. I'm assuming it's not a corn adjunct, would be my guess. I wonder if it has an ingredients list. Did not on the website, but maybe they put something here. It's actually not bad. I mean, it's probably considerably more expensive than a Coors, but it's really not bad. I mean, if I don't know that it's something that I would drink at the brewery. I guess for me, these sort of things depend on price. So I'm not going to pay, I don't know, it varies greatly from brewery to brewery. Let's say $5 a pint, $6 a pint. I'm not paying $6 a pint for an American lager, although this one's better than your macros for sure. Not too bad. All right, I guess I gotta dive right into this challenge, huh? Wish me luck. Excuse me, how terribly crude. Ooh. Chugging is not my strong suit. Well, better get Bachelor number 2 poured out here. Oh, pardon me. It's the last thing anybody wants to see is me sitting here burping up beer. Man, what to pair this with? I think I'm gonna go with the Jim Beam Peach. Bourbon is a whiskey, right? I don't know, I just got 5 of them. I tried getting all different flavors. But I think peach would go very well in this. Although I think since it's an American lager, I think any flavored whiskey is gonna add quite a bit of flavor to something like this. I think, like an IPA, I think some of the flavor would get lost of the whiskey, perhaps. Yeah, right? Come on. All right. Give myself a moment here. Try to shake out some of these last minute bubbles before I try slamming another one. Oh, wow. All right. Cheers. I don't know how he did it. He slammed both of his beers like a champ. Brian, my hat's off to you. Whew. All right. Honestly, I'd probably just take it plain. I guess I was hoping for a better peach flavor. And the peach flavor is there, but I think it's the whiskey itself that I'm not a fan of. I think I had Jim Beam once years ago, probably when I was in high school, thinking that I was fancy drinking such a refined liquor. Yeah, honestly, I think it's a whiskey. It's not like Fireball where they put so much cinnamon in it that it covers up most of the bad taste of whiskey. And I'm not a whiskey drinker, so yeah, honestly not great with that. Maybe one of the other ones would have been better, but I would definitely just do that plain. So, all right. Well, I suppose it's time to call out some people. Excuse me. Excuse me, that was terribly crude. Okay, call out time. I know TK's already been called out by Brian. Can't wait to see your video. Because I'm sure you will crush the chugging part of it. But Blue Ice, love to see in on this challenge too. Brian the Beer Snob, why don't you get in on some of this action? Drew and Shane up there in Canada, I'd like to see you fellas do this. I'd like to see how you could handle chugging a couple of beers. And Mad Dan, you want to get in on this action? It's a lot of fun. It just doesn't look like it because I'm a big wuss, but I think you'd have a good time. All right, well, there's my challenge. There's my participation. Yeah, I would definitely drink another Ballroom Beer by Call to Arms Brewing. I would just leave out the shot of Jim Beam Peach next time. All right, and if you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.